Well, there's often little support for families that are raising relatives, and the local organization is helping to relieve some of that stress, and all of those opportunities are available through their organization. And joining me now is Sarah. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Yes, and you are the founder of Foster Families NRC.
Yes.
Yes. Well, I'm excited to talk to you because what I just mentioned about, families raising relatives, it's really a norm for a lot of people, and you don't realize they do not get the support that they deserve. So tell us a little bit about what you've noticed right here in our community when it comes to that.
The NRC was started because my husband and I have been foster parents now for 8 years,
Wow.
I think. And we just kind of going through all of that, noticed that there were some ways that we could better support the families who are supporting the kiddos. Yeah. So when we at the Foster Families NRC say we want to help families, it's the foster families, it's the adoption families, and it's kinship families who oftentimes are taking in relatives and are receiving not a lot of supports. And then we support the family as a whole. So what we've noticed is there's a lot of families who have biological kids and adopted kids and kinship or foster kids, and so we want to support the whole family.
Now, how many families have you helped throughout this process?
We service the Great Lakes Bay region. Nice. Or if you can get to us. So we have our main center in Bay, and then we have outposts in Midland, Gladwin, and Bridgeport. We have families who come to us from Tuscola County or Clare. If you can get to us, we will service you. Last year, we looked at our numbers and we served about 1,400 individuals.
What are some things that people don't realize that, these families really struggle with?
So I think when you think about supports for foster, adoptive, and kinship families, the first thing that comes to mind is clothing or shoes. Kiddos come into our homes a lot of times with nothing. Sure. So that's really our first point of contact with families, is helping them get items. Yeah. When you're fostering, when you're trying to care for these kiddos, a lot of times what you need is like wraparound services. So we also do fellowships. Nice. Where we get all of our families together. We have support groups, we have trainings. And a lot of that wraparound services is where we can really get in and really support our families more, so that way they can continue fostering.
Well, you have an event coming up, so tell us all about it.
So we have our very first 5K. It is in Gladwin this year on July 12th. You can sign up. We still have sign-ups available. You can volunteer if you want. But yeah, our goal is 100 runners. We would love to have 100 runners for our first one, and I think we need like 72 more runners or something to make our goal. So
yeah, well, for those that are interested in signing up to be a runner, volunteer, or just learn more about your organization, tell them how they can find that. So
the best way to find out about us is either on our Facebook page, or you can visit our website, which is fosterfamiliesnrc.org. All of the resources are available there. There's frequently asked questions if you're wondering about fostering, and you can look at our events and all of that stuff, sign up for all of the things.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.